to my channel today, and welcome back to another Sims 2 Tuesday video. And so today I'm excited to say that I'm actually renovating one of the apartment units of a speed build that I did for the first episode of this Sims 2 save file project. I will leave the speed build in the playlist down below if you guys want to watch the first episode of the series. And I'm kind of happy for this one because this one actually has a backstory that I want to tell in this video. But if you guys are excited for more Sims 2 Tuesday videos every single Tuesday, please let me know down in the comments below with the comment Sims 2 Tuesday. And yeah, I'm just really pumped for more Sims 2 videos. I've been doing a lot of Sims 2 live streams over on Twitch, so if you want to follow me over there for Sims 2 Tuesday every single Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube, subscribe to both, follow both, turn on the notification bell. It's a great time, just saying. So this apartment is one of the apartments that I really do like a lot because it was the first one I built, but also the first apartment unit that I actually decorated. And I probably won't decorate the second apartment unit because I want to leave that to you guys to decorate or furnish or do whatever you want to do. And so I might do that, but if you guys want me to decorate that apartment unit, I will. If you want me to do it, just let me know in the comments. It's a great time. So this apartment unit actually only took me about 50 minutes to do. It wasn't that long because it was a very small unit. Did not have a lot of space. So what I basically had to do is I had to move out all the Sims that were in it. Then I had to change the lot type to residential just so I can like change stuff around a little bit, and then I had to move them back in. And then I realized when I changed the lot type again, it got rid of all the furniture. So I redid it and now it's all good. So anyway, yeah. But I want to also say that this save file project will be released hopefully in the next like 2 months maybe, because I'm working so hard. Like if you don't watch my speed builds or watch my live streams, I'm very detail orientated, and so I like my builds and my Sims to be very detailed as possible. So this is going to take me a while to finish because I'm a very much a perfectionist when it comes to Sims 2, and I have to have everything all in order, like the relationships and their lives and their skills. Like I literally am manipulating so many different Sims. It's quite insane, but it's totally worth it. But regardless, it's gonna be good once you all download it. If you do have the Sims 2 and it's working for you, let me know, because this one will probably be a game changer for everyone because I'm doing so much work on this one save file. It's crazy. And I just actually included another vacation world, so there will be one university world, 2 vacations, one like shopping district business, and then one downtown, and then this main area. But I will include more in the future, but for right now, those are the only ones I have for right now. So for the story for this build is a Sim that I actually created for this apartment unit, and I did it on a live stream, and her name is Tamara Rogers. And so Tamara Rogers is one of the Sims that I think has the most interesting backstories like known to man. So if you don't remember my live stream where I did play Sims 2 like last week, there was a Sim who lived in this apartment, and Tamara has let's just say she woohooed with the landlord, and she's pregnant with the landlord's baby, but she only did it because of, you know, her past that she had back in when she was like a little child living with her mother. And when Tamara was like only about like 9 years old at the time, her mother used to bring over these guys back and forth between like in the apartments that they used to live in, and she used to live in about 4 different apartments, so they moved a lot. But Tamara's mother, Jessica, used to always be in like have like so many different relationships and bring these guys over all the time that she thought, oh, that's the norm, you know, meet these guys, love them, whatever, and kind of just, you know, seduce them. And I guess like with Tamara in her mind at a very young age, she thought that was like the normal, and she thought that that's all she knew. And so her mother kind of manipulated her in a way when she got older, around like 16 years old, where, you know, oh, I see you have no guy in your life. You should go ahead and, you know, hook up with somebody at your school or the football team, or that, you know, that guy, you know, Justin on the football team, varsity. He's pretty cute. He's pretty great. I think you would like him. And, you know, she kind of went for it, and she had her first woohoo back then. And she is like, she's been having that mindset for so many years that she just like I guess I have to do this for the rest of my life. And so she doesn't know anything different. And the concerning part is that she never got pregnant until now by her landlord in her first apartment in this world. And it's quite crazy because her mother is actually she's in jail for some other extra stuff. And oh man, let me tell you, it is not a great time for Jessica at this point in time just because of what she has done in the past. But what she did when Tamara got older, around like 17 years old, she went to jail. But then Tamara had to go into foster care, but then ran away from the foster care system because she did not want to go into that state of mind of being adopted and being a homewrecker, because she had a reputation around like her school. She's a homewrecker, a user, an abuser, and whatever. And so she didn't want to have that on her conscience. She did not want to have that on her like reputation, but then she kind of did later in her life. And as of right now, Tamara is only 26 years old, living in this apartment that's very, very run down, not best upkept, has plants on the wall, and it's just not the best living situation she could be in as of right now. So Tamara is, when she first moved in, and about a couple months later after her like settling and all stuff like that, she met the landlord for, you know, when she moved in, signed the lease, whatever. But he kind of came back to check up on things, see how well she's doing, and she's like a very independent girl, and also he wanted to know how she was doing and check up on her with the plants and the maintenance and everything like that. And so they kind of went on a couple of dates every now and then, but they had some complications. And when Tamara and the landlord kind of got a little bit closer together, they went back to her apartment, and that's when, you know, one thing led to another, and then, you know, they woohooed, and she knows that she's pregnant, but he doesn't know that she is pregnant with his child. Like, that's the one thing that he does not know. And so I'm very concerned that if he finds out that he might do something to kind of wreck her reputation around this new life that she's tried to restart her life again. But if he finds out and he tells people, this could basically ruin her life for the worse. And when her mother finds out, it's going to be even worse, because she said, you know, I told you so. You were going to grow up to be like me. You're going to be a hooker. You're going to be a hoe. And she never really, Jessica never really thought the best in her own daughter. She always thought that she was going to be just like her, very messed up and not right in the head. And so she was, in a way, not the best mother. And I can see why that she just kind of just manipulated her to just say, you know, you do this, you do that, you be like me, and everything will be fine. But that's not the case. Everything was not fine. Everything ruined her life. She went to foster care. She ran away from home. She got caught by the police for this random usage. And she was underage at the time. She was living alone on the streets for a while until she got a little bit older, found herself a sugar daddy. And that is basically who she kind of met for a while, hang out with the wrong crowd. And here she is now, a couple years later, living in her own apartment, but still has that kind of life in her head. And she ran away from that life. But you all know, if you've seen movies, when you have technically a pimp or a sugar daddy, I guess you would say, and they're not the best person in the world and they're very mean and abusive, they won't let you go. And so Tamara's on the run. Tamara is on the run from her pimp and quote-unquote sugar daddy, I guess you would say. And so she's in that state of mind where she doesn't want all of her secrets to get out, and so she's trying to keep this pregnancy hidden. And she hasn't gone to her first trimester yet, so she doesn't technically know that she's pregnant, but she has those symptoms. So in a way, she doesn't know that she's pregnant, and the landlord doesn't know that she's pregnant with his child. So in a way, no one knows, and she might be having symptoms, but we just really don't know at this time. It could be like a little miscarriage, it could be like some type of mishaps or whatever, but regardless, time will tell in the future, in the next couple of weeks or so, if she has her first pregnancy bump or starts throwing up or has these little thoughts in her head. So yeah, that's basically what Tamara's life is right now, on the run from her pimp, keeping it low down, on the down low. And with her memories is that she has so much history to herself that it's going to be literally insane for you guys to keep up on what's happened in her life, how did she get all these memories, and what is going to happen in her near future. So I really don't know what to do. I actually physically do not know how I'm going to kind of just tell her story a lot more, because I'm not going to be playing her at all, because I want you guys to play her whenever I release a save file, or like this whole entire world project. So I'm pretty excited for you guys to download this whenever it's going to be available. I will keep more updates to you guys on future speed builds and creative sims, and like basically every single Sims 2 Tuesday I will update you guys on the save file, where I'm at on the progress, and what family I have created, or families I have done, and what I really have done to you know, bring it together in a nutshell. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just pretty happy, pretty excited for more things to happen. But regardless, this is actually the first unit that I have furnished, and I'm really happy with it. So I really hope you guys much enjoyed this little speed build right here, or renovation. And yeah, let me know in the comments below, as much as always. Hope you liked it as much as I did, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!